Hey, we're here in Anaheim, California, visiting Targus, and if you haven't heard of them, well, come and join us. We'll find out more about them. Hey, it worked.
Hey, come on in.
Awesome, Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Welcome to our lobby.
What do we what do we have here?
So these are like trade show and retail displays. This is a display that we use, and we'll take it to consumer electronic shows, other retailers, and it's a very quick and easy way to demonstrate what all our whole line of backpacks is. This is an interactive display. Tap the screen, put that on your back, and you can see it's a big QR code. So this is your generic backpack. Now stand in front of here, and I want to see. Let's take a look at the Alienware gaming backpack. How does that look like? Turn left and right.
Shut up.
Until it disappears. Yeah, but turn a little bit more and it'll reappear, and you can see that's about the size it's going to be on your back. That's what it's going to look like if you buy that bag. So there's all different products, all different models you can look at.
And lower it. Oh,
you can check out another Mobile Elite checkpoint friendly backpack. What's that going to look like? How big is it? You can check out our Cypress Hero backpack, which is a sustainable backpack, and you can check out different colors. You get more info in different colors. We have different colors on that one too.
Yeah, I like that one.
And then you get more info. You can read about the info in the backpack. So it's an interactive way of seeing, maybe we can't have every single one of our products on display at retail, but you could have one of these with all of our products in it.
Whoa, that's cool.
We use this mostly for trade show, like demos at trade show. We can't take all of our products to a trade show. We bring in this type of display and show it. That way you can see all different, and we have stuff in here, you know, like Dell Alienware backpack, because we also make those products for Dell and for these other companies. You also have color options, right? Red, blue, different color options. See what that looks like, if you like it or not.
How many SKUs do you guys have? Would you
well,
know that?
yeah, we have thousands of SKUs.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
And in here we probably have about, I don't know, maybe about 50 SKUs or something like that. Okay. The top ones that we want to show.
And this is mainly just backpacks. This is
mainly just backpacks. This is a backpack display. What's it going to look like on my back? It's so hard to visualize. Even if you put it on your back or you put it on to wear it, you don't see what other people see. So you've seen some bags that just hang. They look like they hang really low, or they hang like a old bag. And a lot of our products, you'll notice that we build them so that they look good on your back, right? So, especially if you're a business professional, it's got to look professional. You don't want to have some saggy, like hobo type of bag. So you want to have a more professional looking bag. You know, Targus is known for our business bags or business products, but we reach into a little bit of outdoors, a little bit of sportiness, a little bit of gaming, still keeping our cores all around protecting the laptop. We have a large breadth of line. So we make tablet cases for tablets and iPads and Samsung products. We do a lot of the tech accessories, whether it's chill mats or locks. Just about anything you would need for a laptop, we're making an accessory for that.
What's a chill mat?
So a chill mat, that keeps your laptop cool in the summertime. When it gets too hot, you got a chill mat that has fans on it. You put your computer on here, it blows air past the laptop, cools it down. These sold like crazy during COVID because everybody's at home. They're all using the camera. The camera gets the laptop hot. Everybody's got everything plugged into the laptop. It's kept your laptop cool. Made your conference calls go smoother. We do a lot of power products, charging products, a lot of laptop chargers, and
that's what all this is.
These are docking stations. So this is a brand called Hyper that we own that makes a lot of hubs and chargers, very much focused on the Apple community and content creators.
Okay.
So a lot of products that are geared towards that. This here is one of the bags I just want to show quickly. This is a Hyper product. It's called Hyper Pack Pro, and it's really made for content creators. This is it's a product that has a Find My
it's like a
module on top.
Something like that?
So this is actually, it will actually appear on your iPhone in the Find My app.
Really?
And it appears as your backpack in the app. So if you want to know a location of your backpack, you've got it in the Find My app on your iPhone. We also focus on female consumers, looking at the female product and designing bags specifically for women. So this is a Newport line of product, and this is a laptop bag. It's got a laptop compartment in it, so you put your laptop in a protected laptop compartment.
Okay.
But it's made like a tote, so it's good for a female consumer. Just loves these products. This was a new line of product we just showed this year, which is these are still prototypes, but this is the idea. It's another type of tote with a large laptop compartment.
Oh my gosh.
But it's looking at color, it's looking at design, it's looking at style.
Yeah.
And trying to see, how do we address the female consumer
And the material
female
is
business
really
woman.
cool. Like this is like a leather, and then this is like kind of like a, I don't know if it's a nylon you'd say, or what would you?
Yeah, it's just a higher quality of nylon that we're using on it. So there's a lot of our tech accessories, mice and keyboards and docking stations and headsets, webcams. I mean, things like this that you normally don't even think of. A numeric keypad, tax season, you sell thousands of these, right? And I just want to point out, so docking stations are like our #1 tech accessory. We're the #1 third-party supplier of docks. After the big computer companies, you'll see Targus is selling more docks than any other company. These really show you, these are just a lot of your classic business bags. This is what people buy every day and they want to use every day to go in the office. And so whether it's a briefcase or it's a backpack or there's slip cases and sleeves, and we do a lot of products like these that are rollers, but we still gear them towards a business traveler.
Okay.
It's not towards
So what makes this one unique?
So what's more unique is that we always make sure that there's going to be a workstation inside, so there's places to put your phone, your wallet. These are actually RFID pockets, so you can put your passport or wallet or whatever in here. There's always quick access pockets for sunglasses or other things that you might have. There's areas here for putting documentation or putting your tablet in here.
Oh, wow.
And then there's also going to be, very often, this is your laptop compartment here. So you drop your laptop in here and it's a protected compartment for your laptop.
Okay, so that's a thick padding right there.
So generally we'll always make sure there's a laptop compartment, there's a compartment for all of your business accessories, because it's a business product, and then you've got all the extra space to put your clothes or put whatever you need for travel. We do have a lifetime warranty on all of our bags, all of our tablet cases.
Oh, wow.
So if something goes wrong with the bag in the lifetime of the product, you just bring it back and we'll take care of you.
Wow.
And so that goes for all our backpacks, all our bags. We do a lot of business, with education, schools, students, with professionals. If you got a problem with your bag, just call us. So this is the office. I mentioned earlier, we're on a flexible work system, so a lot of people are not here. Today's a Tuesday, so but a lot of people come in on Wednesday and Thursday. But we redesigned the whole office space during COVID.
Okay.
So we were able to get in brand new cubicles, brand new carpet, redid everything. We'll go out here and I'll show you the warehouse real quick. This is our warehouse. Oscar, how big is our warehouse, Oscar?
About 189,000 square feet without the
office space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is our largest warehouse. This is one that, we ship from here. We ship also to Latin America, Canada from here. Best Buy, Walmart, Staples, Office Depot, all the major guys.
Okay.
You'll find us also at a lot of we call them Tier 2, but a lot of like Nebraska Furniture Mart and the Meijer and all the other guys, Costco, Sam's Club.
So we got here in a Sprinter van, and we like to take a drive.
Yeah, sure.
Raise some more. Does that
Yeah,
sound good?
yeah, that'd be great.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go hop in.
I mean, the unique thing about Targus is that when I started at Targus, I found it to be very much focused on like the individual. And so Targus relies very much on the creativity, the innovation, the expertise of each individual in the company. And Targus also gives you the freedom to explore that and develop it. Like you have creative ideas or innovative ideas, maybe the company is not doing anything in that direction, but the company is willing to listen to that and hear you out and actually try and experiment there. It's really like a test and prove type of culture. Test it, if it works out, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so that's been great because I think that's why I've stayed here for 12 years now, because you can always evolve. We've always been evolving. We've always been trying new things, testing. Test it out. If it doesn't work, then get rid of it. If it works, stick with it, right? And we've been able to do that now for many years, and I know that gives me that sense of freedom also, that sense of being able to try and experiment and do new things. And that's really what I like about the culture at Targus. And the people also at Targus are just really, really good people, great people to work with. I have an awesome team that I work with for marketing and for e-commerce. The people are usually more than often long-term employees at Targus. You come to Targus, you stick with the company, you love the company, you love the brand, you love the products. I think a lot of people have fallen into that category. That's why it's been such a good company and has longevity. And also because like we talked about quality and the quality that goes into our products. I mean, the employees see that too. It's not like we're making junk or anything. We're making quality products. Yeah. Employees really love that.
So it's not like, it's not boring for you. You're excited to go to work because you're get to use your creativity still and everything like that. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, Targus has such a breadth of product line, going from mice, keyboards, docks to slipcases, sleeves, backpacks, roller bags, everything. There's so much that you can actually get involved in if you have a passion for a specific category or something like that. You can really make a difference there.
That's awesome.
So technology seems to be like changing. It's not stopping. It's just advancing. Yeah. What are some of the challenges that you're seeing, staying like I guess on top of the trends and adapting products when you have like such a rock solid SKU of products, and then technology changes, and then it seems like you might have to shift or create and re-innovate.
Yeah, I mean, from everything I've seen from all companies that I've ever worked with, if there is truly a need for something, then you can fulfill that need with a product. But it just has to be the right fit, it has to be the right price, it has to be what people really need. It can't be what they want. I want a flying car. Yeah. I don't need it.
Yeah.
It's got to be something you really need. And if you can find that thing that you really need, you can produce it for people and your company will automatically be successful. Yeah. You just have to keep producing that, and as long as you can keep the innovation going, you're going to keep growing that. And then that's how Targus grew. What was the need? I've got a giant computer here, and I need something to carry it in when I go from one office to the other.
Yeah.
Here's a bag. You needed a bag.
Yeah.
Targus has been producing those bags now for over 40 years, and it's still a need for people. So if you can grasp that need, I think you'll have a really successful company. And then your second question was on?
So consumer, finding products, why Targus versus others?
Oh, why Targus? Yeah, so I think, Targus, we've established ourselves, we have a lifetime warranty on our bags, which for me, that's one of the biggest statements from Targus. You've got a lifetime warranty on your bag or your tablet case, and that means that anything goes wrong with it, we'll return it. We stand behind the quality, we stand behind the production value of it, we stand behind the true value of that product, that we can guarantee it for your life. And again, it's not that people are using it their whole life, or that styles change and people want a different bag later on. Yeah. We find people just coming back. You can trust the Targus bag. It's going to last for the amount of time that you really need it for. And that's one of the big differentiators for Targus, is the quality that's there. That's on the bag side. I think on the tech side, Targus is one of those innovators on the tech side where we're we're finding the differentiation, especially for a business customer, like an enterprise customer, a large customer, is how to be more productive for their employees. And so all of our products are designed there to give you more productivity. And I mean, when you find out that just by adding another monitor, you can make your employee 33% more productive,
Yeah.
and you can prove it with the data,
That's cool.
it's like, why aren't we using another, like 2 monitors for our employees? And that's why you see so many companies have dual monitors, because it's a proven fact you're increasing productivity by having 2 monitors. And then we have all the accessories that make that connectable, that make that function. And so that's where I think on that tech side, I want to say it's also through a lot of our relationships, because we partner with all the laptop manufacturers, we partner with those big name brands out there that are manufacturing the laptops, because we're also making bags for those companies, we're making bags to fit those laptops, we're making tech products to go with those laptops. So all of our research and our R&D, we're partnering up with those brands as well to make sure that there's an ecosystem of accessories that's built around those laptops for every single brand name of laptop that's out there, because they all need that ecosystem. And Targus we pride ourselves on being universal. We're like brand agnostic. We'll work with any branded laptop, just plug it in and Targus tech product will work. And so we make sure that we're not saying we only work with this brand, or we focus only on this brand. We focus on all the laptop manufacturers to make sure our products work with everything. So you can just trust the product that way.
So my last question is this: what's next for you? What is your bucket list to do? What are you hoping to accomplish that you haven't done yet?
The thing that I really like is, because I've worked at a lot of different companies, had a lot of different experiences, I like to try to bring all that together, because it always is going to create something new, something creative, something innovative. And so, like I had mentioned, things when we are doing some product discovery and innovation, we've looked at, color of light on the desk and effect, psychological effects on people, and also we've looked at fragrance and essential oil type smells in the office. Like, how does that affect people? That comes from when I worked at Human Touch at a massage chair company, because that's what we did all the time. We did fragrance, we did massage, we did everything about health and well-being. So it's like, if I can take an aspect of that, because I really enjoyed that, and also bring that in and make the workspace more productive, more attractive, then I love to bring those elements together and create out of that. And then, like I told you, astronomy also is like, that's my hobby, right? Yeah. And I worked in astronomy at a telescope company too. I don't know how that fits in yet. That's just, we're not doing optics and stuff, but it's that technology. It's kind of like that when you're a worker working at a company, I always like to imagine you want to continue expanding in your career. Just like when you look at the stars at night, I can't help but experience that it's a constant expansion of like your brain, your mind. You're just getting bigger and bigger. That star is further and further away. There's the moon, the planets, the galaxy. It makes you feel so big, but at the same time you feel how small you are, but you're still an individual. You still have that creativity, and so bringing all that together here at Targus is what I'm trying to do all the time. Bring all that together.
Hey, we just finished up here at Targus with Andrew, and we had such a great time. Such an experience to see like how big somebody can grow a company, or how big something could be, and they still care about the individual and protecting their gear with their bags. It's awesome.
Yeah, for me, like, one of the takeaways was, even if you're a multi-million-dollar business, 100 million plus business, you can still care about your customers. You can really still care about the environment. You can really still care about the products that you're building. And it shows with Targus, they still really care. And it's great to see companies like that do.
That's for sure. That's what I got, is they really do care.
Right, off to the next one. Let's do it.